Katie says, this is why I just handle these. And I'm like, I thought I was saving the lady some time.
Oh, I wish that you had family pictures without you.
I'm like, we're never going to buy any of these things that you're offering us.
Remember that, Charlotte? That's the day Dad got so mad he left our
Dad had to
family
leave.
portrait picture taking.
Well, at least he wasn't drunk. Right? Wish I could pop out my eye. That'd be a great party trick.
We gotta go.
I put it in a cup, like with ice, and handed it to somebody at a party. Mm-hmm. That's my eye. Kind of gross, though.
It would be very gross.
Yeah.
And especially because they have all kind of veins and things connecting.
Well, no,
like
not my
connecting
real
veins.
eye.
Oh.
Like it would be a glass eye. I'm not going to take my actual eye out of my head.
Well, you just said you wish you could take your eye out.
Yeah, meaning that it would be glass. I'm
Well,
not popping out my-
elaborate, son. How the heck am I supposed to know what
Well, 'cause
load you're talking about? I just swore.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
It's never a good thing.
You got to just let it out sometimes.
Yeah.
You just got to swear it up. Right?
Just swear and then walk right out of the studio.
Yeah, how am I
'Cause
supposed
would be
to
dying.
bleep?
Goodbye.
That's the end of that.
And then you're gone. You drop
Push
the
that
mic.
button, Curtis.
You drop the mic like Kanye.
Doo-doo.
There are too many buttons. I wouldn't even know which one to push. It would be all crazy.
the green one.
Pew, pew, pew. And it would take Amanda like 30 seconds to realize what had happened because there'd be shock, right? Because first there's
Right.
hearing the word, and then there's watching you actually walk out. So I'm sitting here, and I'm like, and then Amanda sees you. She has to leave her room, walk down the hall, come into this room, push the button so that we're able to actually move forward.
What button do you push, Amanda?
The green button.
Good girl.
It would be so confusing.
It
Are they
would
color
be.
coded? You have color buttons?
There's one giant green button, and if something happens, you just push it.
I would never.
Green means go.
I've told her a million times, if you and I are out of the studio
Yeah.
and something happens, just push that green button.
I would never push it. See? That's the thing, because there's one green button. I'd be like,
button.
this one can't be it. I'd push that big red stopper button that's right next to it. But boom!
The big red button is the delay.
That's what
For
I
when
would
we say
push.
something naughty, and that's what you should push.
I would
Right.
push that, and nobody would even know because I
Except
would
for people listening on the stream.
Oh, I would just be
They
delaying.
hear everything.
Well, and I wouldn't be swearing after you swore, or
No.
would I? Would that be my ticket to swear?
If you want to walk out with me.
You're like, Connie just said it. I'm saying, in case you missed it, Connie said bleep. And then I just go too. And I pass Amanda in the hall.
See ya, girl. You can high five her.
Hey.
The shortest walk ever. Like, I literally take a right turn and then a right turn.
Okay, let's
like
time
1
it.
foot.
Let's time it right now. So imagine that Connie just said the word. And now you need to get in here.
Here she comes. She's out of her chair. She's out of her door.
We're at 5 seconds.
She's into our door. Don't really hit the button.
10 seconds. 10
It was
seconds. to the
not
button.
10
It was. It was
seconds.
from the 7 to the 9.
No
On my
way.
clock right there.
That was
10,
very slow then.
10. She's not swift of foot. That's all I want to say.
Swift of foot.
Yeah, not swift of
That was
foot.
kind of slow, Amanda.
Here's another tip. You can do it right from that computer in there. You
That's
just,
also true.
you just hit that button
Yeah.
in there, and you're all set. So, yeah, but walking here is good exercise.
It
People
is good
like that.
exercise.
So I like
Are
that.
you out of breath now?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh my! I would.
But I
be.
should be if I'm trying to get to that button, right?
Well, you'd have adrenaline. You'd be a little
That's true.
nervous and like, oh, I gotta get
I
in
bet
there.
you could get it down to 5 seconds. You want to try it again?
No.
You don't. You don't think you
I would
can
just
do it?
lean over.
I think you could do half the time. Ready? She just said the word.
No. Leaning over to the mouse.
And I'm
Yep,
sitting here.
She can do it
Clicked.
over there.
And I'm
Done. 2 seconds.
Like, okay.
That's better.
That's a lot better than 10 seconds. From the
a lot
7
better
to the
than 10
9.
seconds.
That's going to hurt you.
Hey, it's Blood Moon Day.
Oh my goodness, the eclipse is underway.
Yeah.
It's going. We got, you're seeing this a little bit. You're looking the wrong way. You're not going to see it.
We can't see out of our building that way.
No, we got to be looking west. It's about halfway covered right now, according to ZZM. They're sending pictures out.
What is the ultimate time to see it? It's coming up in like 20 minutes, isn't it?
6:27 will be
16 minutes.
Will be the official, like, full coverage of the eclipse.
Are we
here in
sending
Grand
Andrew
Rapids.
out?
We are. He will be leaving in approximately 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
He'll be out. He's going to try to see it. It's at 14 degrees.
'Kay.
If that helps anyone, I don't know.
Does that help you, Andrew? You got to talk.
No.
Okay, the altitude is 14,
shaking his head.
14.3 degrees altitude. The direction is 264 degrees. But I don't know where you're looking. I don't know what's happening on. That's from timeanddate.com, my eclipse tracker.
I
Tells me
read
what
that
to
you
do.
look west and look low.
Okay.
Low
and west.
Okay,
Now,
will
the
do.
best thing about it is if he misses the picture, so 6:27 is when it happens,
Yep.
but it doesn't end
That's 15 minutes now.
until like 7:22.
Yeah.
So there'll be plenty of time while during it. If, for instance, 6:55 is a big time too, if you're looking at this guy.
It is.
Now, we, like you said, we're stuck here in the building. We don't get to see it.
I know. I'm kind of sad about that.
But Andrew, will
did you
see it
notice
for
the
us.
moon last night?
So big.
Oh my gosh, huge!
And so
it was
Char-
great.
Charlotte and I are out playing basketball, and I notice how big the moon is. And I say, Charlotte, come over here on the sidewalk and take a look at that moon. And she looks and goes, yeah, nice. And then dribbles back over and shoots. I'm like, it's huge. She's like, no, I think I've seen bigger moons than that.
Really?
And I said, Charlotte, normally the moon is the size of a quarter. Right now, it's the size of a pizza.
It was huge.
And she had nothing to do with it. She didn't believe me one.
She was busy playing her sport.
Busy out there beating me. So funny.
Was she beating you?
Well, we did that thing. She did the deal where the ball gets stuck between the rim and the backboard.
Yep.
So she says, hey, can you get that? And I'm like, yeah, I'll get a ball. That's what you do. So I hand her the ball. And she says, oh, so we're just playing with this ball now? I said, no, you're going to throw it at that ball and try to hit it.
Unwedge it.
So this is Charlotte, who is probably a 20% shooter from the field,
Yeah.
maybe 15. I mean, at 10 feet is high. She's
8.
So she's probably a 10 or 15,
Yeah.
20%. So I say you throw that ball at the other ball and you knock it loose. She made 4 straight baskets.
Wow.
What?
Instead of hitting the ball. So that she's just laughing. She's like, I can't hit the ball. And I'm like, but you keep making it. You are unstoppable here.
Aw, Charlotte.
I said, move a little closer. So she moves a little closer, makes it again, like the impossible Hakeem Olajuwon under the basket shot. I'm like, Charlotte, just every time you're playing basketball from now on, pretend you're trying to throw it right there.
What did she call you a few weeks ago?
Dude, oh my goodness.
She called him dude.
She-
What? How
that's-
did she say it? What happened?
Dude, we need to figure this out, is what she said. And that's how she talks to me. Charlotte has been calling me dude now for about 2 weeks. And I don't know why. I say, why you call me dude? And she's like, I don't know, dude. And she'll like walk away.
That's hilarious.
She doesn't know why she's doing it. Dude,
We
come
need to
over
figure
here.
this out, dude.
Dude, you want to play? You want to play some basketball? Dude, you want to play Mancala? Dude, you want to come over? Dude, you want to play Bop It? No.
It.
Quit calling me dude, right? You want to know how to
think it's
beat
cute.
how to beat an 8-year-old at Bop It, Connie?
How?
Do you know what the game Bop It?
No.
So Bop It is like Simon Says.
Okay.
It tells you to do certain things, and you have to either twist it or pull it or bop it,
Okay.
or blow into it or whistle or yell, and you pass it back and forth,
Okay.
and that's how you win. So the way to beat an 8-year-old is while you're playing Bop It, you reverse it when you hand it to them, so that their muscle memory is off.
Tricky.
I did that to her because we were in a super long game, and I'm like, this is taking forever, and I don't want to lose. And I don't really want her to lose, but I
Right.
think it'd be funny if I trip her up.
Right.
So I flip it, and it says, pull it. And she twists it, and she goes, oh, that's on the wrong hand. I said, yeah, I got you. I got you. And she's like, how did that happen? I said, yeah, I tricked you there. I flipped it. Dude, you can't flip it.
Dude.
Dude, you got to knock that off. You can't do it, dude.
Oh, where did she get that from? Well, I'm sure every kid says it in school.
Dude must be like what people are calling each other on the
Right.
bus or in
Right.
class or something.
Dude.
Dude, we got to figure this out. Dude, you
that's
want to play Mancala?
hilarious.
Dude, let's eat.
No.
I love that you play Mancala.
Quit calling me dude. Mancala is such a fun and boring game at the same
I
time.
don't
So
know what that is.
boring.
I've never even heard of that.
Mancala, you have little rocks and
Okay.
little trays, and you try to get the most rocks.
Okay.
You'd be very good at
Boring
it.
as all get out.
Oh, it's super boring. But then there's strategy. Like if you touch the rocks, then you have to play those.
Okay.
It's fun. I'll bring it in. You and I can play one day.
Sounds like a blast.
Maybe Friday after the show.
Okay.
Because I know that you're busy today and tomorrow. But maybe Friday.
I'm busy Friday, too.
Friday after the show, we'll just chill.
too
Quick
bad.
5-minute game of Mancala.
Too
It'll be good.
bad. I got to leave right
Oh.
after the show on Friday.
Maybe I'll come in early then.
Yeah, you should.
What time do you get here?
You should. Right before 5.
Okay, I'll try to be here right before 5 then. We can play
Okay.
a quick game of Mancala.
Sweet.
I'll get it set up. I mean, it's easy.
That sounds awesome.
And we'll play, and you will love it. I bet there's an online Mancala that would be the worst ever app.
Like, did you play this when you were a kid?
Never had even heard of it when I was a
Okay.
kid.
Amanda, did you play it when you were a kid?
I did play it when I was a kid. Yeah, one of my friends' moms loved to play it, so I would go over to his house, and he'd like be swimming in their pool, and she'd be like, "Amanda, will you play Mancala with me?"
So you didn't get to swim in the pool?
No, I would sit there and play
That's the
Mancala with her for
worst.
hours.
I certainly will, dude. And then
Certainly will, dude.
And then she just plays it.
Oh, that's horrible.
We got it from one of our friends, like, had played it growing up. And when we had Haley, and Haley was looking for games to play, she said, "Oh, you guys are like this with Haley, because it's easy. I mean, and it's easy to kill a kid at it. I mean, kids are bad at knowing which rocks to pick. So you just smoke them.
Huh.
It's a good time.
There is
Sounds
an
like fun.
online Mancala, by the way. I just found it
Which would
and
be
sent it to you.
It would be the worst game online, right?
I have no idea.
I'm going to play online. I'm going to see if I can beat the computer on Mancala.
Okay.
I'm busy today now, too. See?
See, yeah, amazing how that works. Okay, so a nice couple of days, several days we have in a row. Basically 57, 58, and sunny every day for the next 5 days.
I saw we're going to have frost, though, on Saturday morning when we wake
Possibly
up.
because it could be in the 30s.
Oh, like 32, they're saying. Like freezing, actual.
Yeah, it depends on where you live.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right, we're at 48 now. It's 6:18.
Wake up.
Maroon 5 on Channel 95.7, 6:30. It's 48 degrees.
Somebody's got a case of the blood moons today, and
Yeah.
it's my buddy Connie. What's going on? You're getting like the lunar eclipse? Like, are you feeling a little weird today?
No, why? Am I acting weird?
You were acting a little weird, like you're getting a little jumpy. Like, I don't see this side of you a lot.
What? Jumpy how?
Like, you're just a little skittish over there, and I'm wondering if it's the lunar eclipse going on.
You mean I'm snarky?
No, you're always snarky. This is like you're moving around. You're kind of, you're definitely like, you're jittery.
I don't know. Maybe I do have a case of that.
You got the case of the blood moons. You got the blood moon
Maybe.
jitters.
Andrew's out right now looking for it.
And I have such high hopes because I have been seeing such great pictures from around West Michigan that hopefully Andrew is getting some good ones.
My hopes are
so.
low. I got the low hopes.
You have low hopes.
He was scouting. He was trying to think
Here's
of where.
the thing.
Okay.
Every time we want something done on the show,
Yeah.
it never gets done well
no.
or right.
Well, we're bad at
So
at
I
things.
have very low hopes. And I figure if you have low hopes and you continuously have that,
Yeah.
then if something happens and he gets the best picture
Yeah.
ever and Time Magazine puts it in,
Yeah.
then I'll be excited.
I have very high hopes.
Do you?
I do. I do. Andrew is my little bird in my hands right now, and I have opened my hands and let him fly toward the eclipse.
Oh. Where's he going to try and take a picture of
He
it?
was going to try to go to the far corner of this parking ramp.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, where did you expect him to go?
I thought he would go like into the JW or into the Courtyard by Marriott with no buildings blocking him and just say, "Hey, I'm with Connie and Curtis. I want to take a picture out of your west-facing window for the moon."
Did you tell him to do that?
Maybe on the Blue Bridge. No, I didn't think I would need to. He wouldn't want to be blocked by
See?
several buildings.
hopes.
Okay, I have low hopes.
Hello.
I didn't see it. I didn't see the.
Hello.
I didn't see the eclipse, guys. When did it happen? Well, it happened about 4 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm really excited for 2 hours from now, though.
What's happening then?
Dave McKenzie's coming in studio.
Breathe Oz.
Breathe oxygen.
Are you going to
Yes.
tell him that you thought it said Oz?
So did he. That's why he fixed the two.
Well, that's what you're assuming.
No, that's what I know.
Oh, you've talked to him?
No. Why wouldn't he just leave it as Breathe Oz if he didn't think it looked like Breathe Oz?
I don't know.
Exactly.
We'll find out.
He fixed it. He knew there was something wrong with it.
In the design, the overall design.
It was a design flaw.
He's one of the top 20. It's the living
For our
wall
prize.
that's right down here in the Bob parking lot.
It is so pretty.
Last year, it went up. It was flowers and stuff, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, I love this!" Then
And a cool design.
Then they had an herb garden and grew
Yep.
peppers that they used at the Bob.
Yep.
Thought about taking some, never did. I'm going to ask him if that's okay this next time. And this year they put words in it, put lighting in it. They
It's
really
super pretty.
They spruced it up.
I
if
like
you
the
will.
live things, I think.
Live things are the best, right?
I think so.
Looks very cool.
Yeah.
Our prize wrapping up in the next couple of days. So if you haven't been down,
Sunday is the last day.
you got to get down, right?
Isn't that amazing? It seems like it's been 1,000 years and one day all at the same time.
Right.
Very long and very short.
Well, and we have the opportunity to watch it all get set up. So we see things coming like
Right.
the Breathe Oxygen Wall. That was going for like probably 2 weeks beforehand.
Yep.
He had to get all the plants placed. He had to get everything set. He had to get the writing in. And we just saw the design for the writing. and then we saw what the actual plants in,
Right.
and then we saw them change it
And then
to
we
a
saw
2.
the lights, white lights on anything like that.
I mean, it's beautiful.
So pretty.
But walking around, a ton of people yesterday. Like, I
Oh
don't
my
know,
gosh, how many kids were there in our lobby when we
like
left?
1,000.
Like 100
and I don't know what.
or 1,000.
More realistic number.
It's probably 100,000.
It was
You're
probably
right.
100,000.
Wow.
We'll put both
Yeah.
of our numbers
Yeah,
together.
it was a lot.
There was an art class of kids who were maybe like 10 or 11. So they're like 6th grade art. So they're
Yeah.
looking at art. There were other kids walking through the Bob lot.
Yeah.
I mean, so many kids.
Yeah.
Groups of kids with like a parent where you wonder, why aren't you in school? And then big school groups.
Right.
Is that something that you would take your kids out of school for if you had kids like Poof?
If it's important to you.
Yeah,
Did you say like poop?
yeah, like you take Poof down to Art Prize. Have you brought Poof down to Art Prize?
No, I have not.
Poof would love Art
Poof is
Prize.
my cat.
Poof would love those buddies
Why would
in
I
the
bring
river.
a cat to Art Prize?
You would never.
Why would I?
Just because maybe you're a cat
I
person.
don't even let him go outside.
No.
I gotta take him downtown.
Get him in a bag.
No.
What if we got Poof one of those bubbles to walk with us on Lake Michigan? Like a little tiny,
Oh, that would be awesome.
a little tiny cat-sized bubble.
He'd be afraid. I don't want him to be afraid.
He'd be confused. Like, where? Why? I can't get out of here. 8-foot waves today.
I know.
Did you see that? 8-footers. Now, I have never driven to the lake to see awesome waves. I talk about it all the time.
No, and I never even got to go last year. Remember when it was frozen and the waves were
Yes.
freezing like that?
Yes. Then I stopped in Saugatuck and we were going to walk down to the beach, but the stairs were all snow covered and it's perilous. Well, we didn't want to.
Perilous, good word.
We didn't want any peril. So what we did is we
Right.
just didn't do it. And I said to Katie, well, there's another beach like half a mile up. No, we can go.
Katie hates the cold.
She's a fun killer is what she is. She just kills fun.
No, she's not. She hates the cold.
She could have stayed in the car. Nobody would have
Nobody would have cared.
That. No, you stay
Bye,
in the,
Mom.
She stays in the car when we're at the beach in the summer.
So where are there 8-foot waves? Everywhere?
Everywhere.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's a wavy day because we got the winds coming and we got this lunar eclipse. You know, the waves are caused by the moon. So then they got that. And they're
I have a
freaking
friend
out.
who works in the jail system, and she says every time there's a full moon, she's like, it's known. Every time there's a full moon, crazy activity happens.
Really?
Crazy people come in, crazy things happen. It's jam-packed full.
I felt like I saw more homeless people doing things down here because of the full moon. Like, definitely. There was a guy digging through a dumpster that I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, I saw him too.
There was a lady just sleeping, or I guess sleeping, on a bench. Where occasionally I see people sleeping on that bench, but I hadn't in a really long time. So, yeah, just a lot of activity downtown.
People sleeping in doorways. There was a
Doorways.
lot of activity downtown this morning.
Our doorway sleeper wasn't here, though.
No, he moved. He's a block
he?
over. I saw him a block over on my way
Okay.
in. Yeah,
Okay, so he found a place.
On the
Yeah.
steps of another building.
right.
Okay, yeah,
in
you got to do
in a
that.
cubby.
And then Amanda saw a homeless person that had my face.
I don't know if they were homeless or if they were just out for a walk.
Okay.
Oh, did you think it was Curtis?
So when I went outside and there was a man walking and much shorter than Curtis, but I thought it was Curtis.
Okay.
Like they had the same face.
We
Oh.
have the same face.
I did do a double take.
You
And
got a
that's-
doppelganger.
All it is just the lack of any faith or soul. Really, just the
Wow.
beaten
Sense.
down, just a beaten down man. I imagine is what you saw, and then you see that in me every day.
No.
You feel beaten down?
Sometimes.
Do we need to talk?
You know,
Do we need to do some therapy this morning?
if we had
Some Curtis therapy?
if we had some sort of like therapeutical music that we could play and we could work through some issues,
I mean, I could probably find
I wouldn't
some.
mind. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, we're on a beach in Hawaii. Didn't that sound like it was a ukulele?
Yeah,
a little
it did.
bit. But now it's not. Now it's transformed into something.
Oh, can you imagine if we were on a beach in Hawaii
Are
right
these
now?
birds?
Are
I
you
hear a bird in the
relaxed?
background.
Are you feeling relaxed?
So relaxed.
Breathe in. Breathe out. That wasn't a very big breath in.
Okay.
Okay, try it again. I didn't tell you to breathe out yet. Breathe out. Are you feeling relaxed?
So relaxed. This is nice.
Amanda, you?
Very relaxed.
Breathe in, Amanda.
Amanda's like,
breathe in.
sleepy.
Breathe in, Amanda.
blow it out, girl.
Nice. Real nice. Connie, you want to try some of this?
Good.
Connie, go ahead.
I am perfectly relaxed.
Go ahead and breathe in. Keep going. All right, now go ahead and let the rest out. Oh, yeah. I let a little out there for you, too.
Thank you.
I don't know why.
Thank you.
I don't know why.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay, now I feel centered.
Do you think they can see the blood moon on the beach in Hawaii right now?
No.
Oh.
You know
I think
why?
they could probably like a couple hours ago, right?
No, blood moon's happening right now. Here's what maybe they can.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Are you breathing in and out right now?
Oh, yes. I was just going to say a little more therapeutic music for me would be like Tuesday Afternoon by the Moody Blues.
Okay.
Oh.
We'd have to go down the hall for that one.
Tuesday. Yeah.
They have
We
that over
would.
there.
We got to go to the old people station. No offense,
Exactly.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have an
I'm
update.
just kidding.
I have an update.
Oh, what's your update?
Hawaii can see the eclipse.
Yay!
In fact, Hawaii sees it better than us.
Mike, can you see it? Can you see the blood moon?
Right at the moment I can't, but yeah, I looked at it just about 5 minutes ago. I said, oh, it is getting dark. I thought it was over by now, starting to get over, but no, it was going on.
Yeah, it should be moving out, what, in the next 20 minutes or so?
Hold on.
By
I left that page to look to see if Hawaii could see it. 7:22 it wraps up, so you got about
7:22.
another half hour to take a look.
45 minutes? 43 minutes to be exact?
It'll be in the exact center coming up at 6:55.
Okay.
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't thinking quite that long.
Well, it's a slow process.
I'm jealous of Mike that he gets to see it. We're stuck in a studio.
We have Andrew out, Mike, taking pictures. Do you have high hopes like I do or low hopes like Connie when it comes to Andrew's pictures of the eclipse?
Myself, I lay low hopes because we usually have clouds and stuff, but today it's nice and clear at the moment.
Well, how do you think Andrew's going to do when it comes to taking a picture on our behalf?
Low hopes.
Oh, he'll probably find a good spot.
Okay.
No.
I'm hoping so.
No.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
I'm
Mike,
here to tell you.
Mike, thanks
I
for-
love our interns, but no.
I think he's got it. Amanda has
Bye,
instructed
Mike.
him properly to go as far east as he can walk downtown and try to take a picture further west. So-
You know how people say their pets start to look like you?
Yeah.
These are Amanda's interns.
Oh, no. Amanda's interns start to act and look like her. We are doomed.
Because am I wrong when I say Amanda would come back and be like, you guys, it was already gone?
Do you remember?
Sorry. No, Amanda, it was the other way.
Amanda, do you
Oh.
remember when we gave you the measuring tool?
Yes, I do.
See?
And-
Thank you.
and asked
Thank
you-
I
we-
rest my case.
We had one of those wheels that you take and it marks off distance. And we said, we would like to know how wide the Grand River is. And we couldn't find it.
it's 50 feet.
We couldn't find it online, so we gave this device to Amanda and said, go walk over the Pearl Street Bridge and just walk over it, run it, and let us know. And she said, 50 feet. And we're like, no way is it 50 feet, right?
No.
It's like, 150 or 200 feet.
I think I didn't put the last zero or something.
You were probably
Yeah.
doing it in yards.
It was 8 feet. We're like, no, sweetie.
See? And this is why.
Okay.
Low hopes.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong.
No,
Because I
I-
really want to see pictures of the actual thing.
I do too, from Andrew.
Yeah, me too.
But it's not going to happen.
From Andrew in West Michigan, since we can't leave the studio,
Right.
I would like to see the real legit thing.
Now, why, Amanda, did you send him so far east to take a picture of the west?
It's not super far east. But he had other places he would go. He was going to run up there, see if he could see something, and then try to go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm starting to see what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Connie. Hawaii has a great vantage point of this thing.
We should have sent him to Hawaii.
Had we sent him to Hawaii,
We can't even get a bus trip together.
a bus trip to
send Andrew
Hawaii,
to Hawaii.
would be a failed
And Andrew's
mission.
getting married in like, I don't know, 9 days.
So he's got other things on his mind, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Well, if he says he can't see it, I'm looking at this chart of who can and cannot see the eclipse. And it clearly says visible in Grand Rapids. And it says yes, 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 yes. No below horizon. But that doesn't happen until 12:32. They got a picture of it on TV. Mm-hmm. They can see it there. No buildings obscuring the camera. We'll see.
These TV people, man, they seem to have this stuff down.
They got it figured out.
They
got
got it figured out.
They haven't.
We-
Well, they work with cameras all the time.
Yes, that's true.
We rarely work with cameras. They have cameramen and camera women.
We'll
They-
use that as an excuse. That's perfect.
We're not so good with cameras.
We don't know how to take pictures.
Pictures aren't our thing.
Everybody can take pictures now.
On your phone.
Yes.
On an iPad.
Low hopes.
All right. Well, it may.
When's he coming back?
When is he
should
coming
be back anytime, right?
I told him wait until it's, what did he say, 58 is when it's perfect or something?
Okay.
No, 27.
No, you said something about it at 58.
Like
it was going to be
6:58?
something. Yeah.
Okay, here's what I said. Total moon eclipse starts at 6:27, the completely red moon. Moon is closest to the center of the shadow at 6:55. So about
12 minutes.
12 more minutes.
Yep.
It'll be closest to the center, and then it ends at 7:22.
Okay.
So 6:55 is when it's right in the middle of it.
Okay.
Bullseye.
So in 12 minutes.
Is he taking?
She's on the phone right now.
Do you think he's taking one picture? Like he's waiting?
What do you think?
He is. He is taking one picture. He's going to wait till 6:55 or 6:58. He'll be watching his car. 6:58.
Gee, I hope this turns out.
He'll take his one picture.
Hello, Connie and Curtis. Who's this? Hello?
Oh, no.
Oh, I lost you. Let's grab Amanda's.
Maybe-
Karen? Is this Karen?
This is Karen.
Hi,
Karen,
Karen.
what's up?
I just wanted to say that you should be super nice to the intern because if he's able to take a picture of this, he's way better than I am.
Did you try?
Yes, it's really, really dark. So unless you
Okay.
send him out with a really fancy camera, then you're going to be very mean to that poor kid because he can't take a picture of it.
Okay, Amanda, did we send him out with a fancy camera? Did we send?
I don't have a fancy camera.
Okay.
Did we send him out with his phone? Is that what we did?
I think yes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I tried with my iPhone and I can't.
Okay.
Well, and when I hear blood moon, I'm expecting it to be like red.
And it should be
Right
red.
now, what we just saw on TV does not. It does. Karen's right. It looks very dark.
Here's the picture that from the actual lunar eclipse people. Like that's what they're seeing
Okay.
in Hawaii right
No,
now.
I'm driving towards it right now, and you can barely even see it.
Aw,
Oh,
boo.
no.
Maybe in 10 minutes you'll be able to see it better. They say 6:55.
It'll
is
be
the time.
right smack in the middle of the eclipse. So we're saying that even though it's clear here, we're having difficulty seeing the blood moon in Grand Rapids.
So it's not going to be Andrew's fault, is what Karen is saying, right, Karen?
No, it's not Andrew's fault at all. He will just be really, really dedicated to you if he does, in fact, come back with a picture.
Okay. Would it-
One picture.
if we were looking though to place blame, where would the blame go?
Whoever sent him out without the fancy camera.
Oh, man.
We don't have a fancy camera.
Oh.
I'm going to go buy a fancy camera for this.
No, that would be a waste of money.
No, but in the promotions room, we got all kinds of fancy cameras. We got GoPros.
That's
Not
true.
a fancy camera.
We got a million things.
Thanks,
okay.
Karen.
So it's not Andrew's fault. It might be Amanda's fault.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, good
Hi.
morning.
Good morning.
Steve,
What's up?
Hey, I was just your previous caller just answered my question or just answered my comment that I'm looking at it too, and it's very dark. There's a little sliver,
Okay.
but if he's taking it with a phone, I tried to take yesterday at the big orange moon on my way to work,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I tried to take a picture of it, and it looked like a street light.
Okay, so
That's true. Did you zoom in before you took a picture?
I did.
Did
and
you?
It still
Yeah.
looked like a big street light.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so-
probably do need a fancy camera for this.
we didn't think ahead.
No.
And that's
I
part of
should
our
have because
problem.
last time we had a moon that Steve's right, that looked like yesterday's moon.
Yeah.
I tried to take a picture and I zoomed in super far and it did look like a street light.
Okay.
You couldn't get it to where it looked as giant as it was.
So next time there's a blood moon.
Thanks, Steve.
In 2097, when we're all 500 years old, we'll put in for the
500.
fancy camera. We'll fill out the form and we'll get it from
we're not going to be here,
promotions.
right? I'm not even going to be alive. Neither are you.
No,
none of us are going to be alive.
No.
Hi, Eve.
Hi, I work at Aquinas, and I just stepped outside, and I could see it really good, but it looked more orange
Okay.
than
Okay.
red.
Now,
Okay.
can you take a picture and send it to us, please, just in case Andrew isn't able to get a picture?
Eve, in 8 minutes, it's supposed to be perfect at 6:55.
It looks pretty groovy to me right now, so in 8 minutes, then it'll be even awesomer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
well-
you take a picture of that and you send it to us, we will love you mucho.
You got it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks, Eve.
I was just at Aquinas this weekend
Yeah.
because of the seventh graders. I don't know if every seventh grader in America or
Mm-hmm.
at least in West Michigan has to do this LEAF project.
Okay.
But you have to go to Aquinas because they have a million different species of trees and they're
Okay.
all labeled and marked and you have to
Yep.
get leaves and you have to chronicle and you have to write down. Like it's like 87 hours worth of work on this LEAF thing.
Oh.
But you're walking around Aquinas and you're like, there is literally every kind of tree here. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you just go through, you get the leaves, and there's a million kids because everyone is doing this project. And then the kids just sit at a table and, I don't know, log.
And log.
I believe that's what they're doing. I haven't gotten into the specifics of the actual project. But yeah, we were walking around Aquinas over the weekend.
That's cool.
Not so good for moon viewing when I was there. It was the middle of the day.
Yeah.
But great for tree and leaf viewing.
Well, in 7 minutes, it's supposed to be at its optimum.
Fingers
The
crossed for
blood moon.
Andrew.
Come on, Andrew.
If you have a nice camera and you feel like helping Andrew and Amanda out, and you want to send us some pictures, we would gladly take them. Just email them to email@connieandcurtis.com.
All right, we're at 6:48 now. It's 48 degrees.
Connie and Curtis.